Yeah, so hopefully you guys can all hear me now. Sorry about that. That was weird. This is my favorite high-end apartment. There's the kitchen, living area, TV, fireplace. Here's the heist plan room, which I didn't know where it was for a long time. There's my bedroom. We're not going in there this stream. The one thing I dislike about this is having to exit the house and enter the garage separately. But you'll see that in the garage we have all of my cool cars. In preparation for the big update tomorrow, Los Santos Tuners, I got together my favorite cars. This is my Turbo Sabre Custom. I believe it's based off of a 1960s, 70s Chevelle. And I've always wanted a Chevelle, so that's why I have this. And this Viper is actually based on Keisuke Takahashi's FD RX-7, but there wasn't an RX-7 in the game at the time I made that. And this, I believe, is based off of an Aston Martin. I had a lot of money while building this. Back when I had disposable income, well, I've always had disposable income, back when I was careless with it. Here's my LTD gasoline liveried R32 Skyline GTR, which is less upgraded than my Marlboro livery inspired Japanese touring car R32 GTR, where I inspired this paint job. This is significantly more upgraded. I'm still somewhat low level, so as upgraded as it can be. Back to this row. Here's my Evo based Karen Sultan. I believe it's Evo based. Looks like it. I think I do have disposable income now. I'm just too scared to spend it. Y'all already saw the R32. Now here's my Gulf Oil inspired Vapid Bullet based off of 4GT, as you know. Or not. You could not know what car's inspired. This is my Coil Voltic, one of my first cars when I first started playing. I believe it's based off of the 2008 Tesla Roadster, if I'm correct. Well, it doesn't make sound, but it has an adjustable gearbox, so it might be based off of a Lotus Elise. And there's an option to put a turbo on it, so it wouldn't make sense if it were an electric car. But turbo tuning is an option for every car, I guess. This is my Blackbird Porsche Widowmaker, or Pfister Comet Retro Custom, based on the infamous Blackbird of the Midnight Club Japanese street racing gang, which, contrary to popular belief, wasn't actually black. It was deep red. I'm going to paint that back later. And here's my Bugatti Chiron, or Truffade Nero Custom. And yeah, here's a view of the inside. Again, I was loose with my money when I was building most of these cars. Since I don't feel like dealing with the logistics of moving one of my cars, I'm just going to steal one on my way to my office. Ooh.
Oh, fuck. That's not cool.
On my way to my office right now. Missed the turn. Oh well. I like going out this way more. Okay, I'm going to show you some more of my cars. That was I meant to make that exit. Now we wait for it to load, and waiting. Here is my Batmobile, which is the color my Porsche should be for it to be the Blackbird. Here's my orange GTR, or LG RH8, kinda looks like Han's RX-7 from Tokyo Drift. And here is my Obey 9F, clearly based on the Audi R8. And here is my Spectre Custom. Fun fact, never mind, I shouldn't say that on live. Another fun fact, I spent way too much money on the painting of this car. The livery cost hella expensive. Here's my Virgo Custom. This reminds me of the 64 Lincoln Continental I accidentally bought in high school. Funny story, I was really into Entourage back then, like really into it, like thinking of moving to LA with my friends, level into it. And so I went on eBay and found a replica for like $5,000, and then I ordered it, but then my dad found out and he was just like, if you get this, I'm not gonna drive it, you're not gonna drive it, it's just gonna sit in the front yard until mom freaks out and sells it. And I'm just like, fine. So after I had already paid for it, I begged the seller not to ship it, and he didn't. This is an Albany Primo sedan, not quite sure what that's based off. This is my Deluxo, which I impulse bought right before I did the Doomsday Heist, which I never ended up finishing. And here are all of my free cars and the Night Shark. Forgot the name for a second. And there's my Albany Buccaneer, which I'm pretty sure is based off an old Impala. Okay, to Office Garage 2. Generic rally car that I got for free, which is the Obey Omnis, thanks to a Criminal Enterprise Business Starter Pack that I impulsively bought. And this is a very flamboyant DeClass Tornado, which is largely based off of a Chevy Bel Air. Back in the this time I was very careless with my money. Because I basically had unlimited access to shark cards at the time. And this is my armored Karen Kuruma, which I believe is based off the WRX. Don't quote me on that. Another Albany Primo custom. I spent like 50 grand on hydraulics, but I don't know how to use them. Office garage too. I'm gonna figure it out one day. Back when I was building that car, there was no reason for me not to get hydraulics, because I basically had unlimited resources, and I actually cared about my multiple businesses that I had at the time. Here's my Imponte Dukes. Not quite sure what this is based off of. I think a GTO. Here's another Omnis rally car that I got for free. There's a Gauntlet that I got for free. And this Willard Faction Custom is based off a Grand National. Fun fact, I almost got a Grand National. Me and my dad were watching a show on Netflix called Fastest Car, where a bunch of sleepers raced a supercar in a drag race. And it got me and my dad interested in getting one. And I actually found someone who's willing to sell just down the road. But my dad was like, I really don't want to pay 10 grand for a car from the 80s that mom's gonna get mad and make us return. This is my trophy truck, pretty basic. And this is my Drift Tampa. Which I've been meaning to put a turbo on that, because I'm pretty close to unlocking turbos in that class of car. Up to 3. There is my Karen Futo, based off of Initial D, because they didn't have a Trueno 8.6. And here's the car I won the contest for ugliest car. And here's a bike that I'm pretty sure I got for free. And here is one of my cars that I think I also got for free. As you can tell, what stages I was spending money and trying to save because most of my cars in this garage were given to me for free. Now to garage 3. Here's another Albany Primo that I started running out of money as I was upgrading it. So, interior's pretty basic. Exterior's okay, but yeah. And here is a Benefactor Glendale, which I'm pretty sure might be based off of the original Mustang, but don't quote me on that. Here's a white LG that is, as you know, based off of an R35 GTR. And here's another Omni for Omnis, but it's in a different livery, so that's cool. And here is the Rolls-Royce Sweptail inspired Venus Windsor that I got for free. And here is my 918, or 811 as it's called in game, and I spent a lot of money on that. So, free, cheaped out, and then expensive. Like really expensive. And then here's my second LG, which is slightly based off of Han's bootleg RX-7 from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I didn't plan that ahead. It was free and one of the colors was orange. But I'm going to act like I planned ahead. And then here is my Grody Turismo R, which is based off of a McLaren P1, it looks like, or something else, I don't know. And here is my by far favorite car, based off of the one and only Lancia Stratus. And top level's empty. Tomorrow on stream I'm gonna make the Blackbird actually look like the Blackbird again. Okay, well, here's a good time to stop because it's past the time I usually go to sleep here in Arizona, where I'm from, and I gotta head off. So, catch you tomorrow at, let's say, 8:30. I know it's cliche, but I have to say it. But to get off and noticed. But if you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And if you didn't like the video, really show me. Press the dislike button twice.
If it's nice tomorrow, I make them jogging. Gotta work on my body. Can't be all brains, right?